right, as we gear up for the, here we go. Now, we've got Sugar, Shane, Jordan, Axel Lopez. This is going to be action-packed.
Interviewed Sugar Shane yesterday. The first words out of his mouth was, "Don't blink."
Don't blink.
This should be a great one.
This should be really great. This should be really great. Again, I'm excited.
Please welcome to the ring, the undefeated Sugar Shane Jordan.
Sugar Shane Jordan.
He's got a big personality, which
And
matches up well with his talent.
Yeah, Shane's just he's all business too. Yeah. He's got it all. He's very entertaining on the microphone. He is a great fighter in the ring, and he's really got all the goods.
A guy not scared to fight anybody anywhere.
No.
He held cross promotions. He fought in bare knuckle recently.
Yeah, bare knuckle,
a ton
man.
Of skill. 2 KOs from his 3 pro fights. I mean, watch. This fight could be quick. Either way.
Look at him. He's wearing the war hat. So, and there in the background, you can see that's Mark Regaro. Mark's one of the owners of Nolan Boxing. He worked with the Olympic team. Mark is a phenomenal trainer. Absolutely phenomenal.
You see him quite often.
I see Mark often.
You work out of that gym.
Yep, I work out of that gym. Mark is he's just incredible.
And Todd, I gotta give you a little shine too. You train a lot of fighters. You've been training for how long? 15, 20 years?
Something like that, which sounds crazy.
Time flies, doesn't it?
Just sounds crazy.
What gyms? Let the folks know, what gyms do you train out of?
I do some work out of Nolan Boxing Club. I do some work out of Boston Boxing in Brighton, and I do some work out of Alton Street Boxing and Fitness in Arlington.
Folks, if you want to learn how to box, give this guy Todd a call.
Me up, LuckyPunchBoxing.com. You can look me up.
There we go.
All right. So now what's interesting to Axel Lopez. Axel's no slouch. Like, this isn't just a walkthrough. 4-0. Axel is 4-0, and I saw both of them at the press conference, and they were both cool with each other. You know, Shane was appreciative of Axel taking the fight, and not like, which I love. I like when the fighters,
agreed,
are cool with each other.
Mutual admiration.
However, I do like in our main event, the combatants do not like each other.
I mean, just the face-off had enough violence.
God,
That was this is going to be
a southpaw.
It's interesting. 2 undefeated fighters.
Yep.
One of those O's has got to go.
Someone's O is going to go. You've got 2 undefeated boxers. You've got a southpaw. It's always hard to fight southpaws. Always hard. What we've seen tonight, though, I think we've seen all the orthodox fighters winning.
Yeah.
So these gentlemen are pretty well matched. This is going to be interesting. I like how you said, Shane says don't blink. I'd listen to Shane.
And your referee in charge of the action once again is Marissa Kelly. Introducing first, boxing out of the blue corner to my right. He's wearing gray with white and red. And weighs in and trigger ready, 135 pounds. Undefeated as a pro. 3-0 with 2 big wins by way of knockout. Coming to us from the City of Champions, Brockton, Massachusetts. Please welcome Sugar Shane Jordan.
And you can see behind Shane is Richard Capiello as well. Richard.
Boxing on the red corner to my left. Wearing white and blue. And weighing in also at 135 pounds. He's also undefeated. 4-0 with 3 big wins by way of knockout. And coming to us from the great fighting city of Fall River, Massachusetts. Please welcome Smooth Axel Lopez.
And you've got a Bernardo fighter. I mean, this is just going to be a fight.
I'd expect nothing less than both these fighters to bring it.
This is just going to be Aaron Bernardo. Out of Bernardo is a fantastic trainer. Aaron just fought a little while ago and won.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and you know he's a great coach, great trainer. These boys are both well schooled. And here we go. Well, interesting. Axel comes out in an orthodox stance. That's interesting. And it makes you wonder if Shane trained for a southpaw,
Great point.
and then here he is orthodox. Unless the signage was wrong, because I haven't seen Axel fight before.
I mean, you got to think too. You know, as a trainer, just to come out with that game plan, just to give your opponent that's been training for a certain style of fighter right away, a different look. Maybe that'll throw him off right away.
It could. You know, again, Shane's a consummate professional. I'm sure it's like, oh crap, you know, and then adjust.
Yeah.
And if you watch the lead hand position, see that right there, the lead hand position battle of both men. That's very smart. You're trying to get that lead hand. You want high hand wins, and you want that position.
Oh, that was a great left.
That was a great shot.
Shane took it well.
Nice straight
Lopez,
right hand by Shane.
Great speed.
That was super fast. So again, they're heading into a position battle. And I love good lead hand play. I just think it's just so smart. It's a way to occupy space. It's a way to control space. It's a way to get control of your opponent's lead glove. Once you get control like that, you have control of the fight.
I know both guys are almost pawing with that lead hand. Well, what would you say about, you know, having these guys throw a sharp jab, you know, quick jabs, double and triple up with the jabs? Would that be a good strategy?
I think, you know, any jabs are always it is the best punch to throw. What they're doing is they're on a different level, where they're having a sort of elite pre-defense. So before they get their offense started, they're getting air superiority. So it's like if you're in a war, you send in the jets first before your ground troops.
So they're downloading data on each other.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing. They're downloading data. They're sending in the Air Force before they let those ground troops go. And you can see here now the ground troops are coming out. And these boys are fast. Axel's got that quick, fast 2-3 right there. You know, I wonder if Shane has ever faced someone who appears to be as fast as him. Because Shane is fast.
And it's tough to find sparring partners to train for that kind of speed.
Yeah. You know, Shane gets some great sparring in over at Nolantum. You know, I'm sure Axel gets it too with Bernardo. I mean, you got guys who just have, you know, just great places to train, great stables. Both of them, look at it, both having a good time.
They're talking a little bit there.
And there are times where what we just saw, sometimes fighters do that out of desperation, and sometimes they do it because it's the right thing to do to play the mind games, and I think here it's the right thing to do to play those mind games. Also in in Axel's corner with Bernardo, I forget the guy's name. He just fought over at the Great Boston Beer Works. He's a great fighter. I became a fan of his. And I apologize, I can't remember his name. He's a southpaw, and he's super crafty, and he's excellent to watch. And I apologize, I do not know his name, and shame on me.
How would you score that first round?
It's a tough round to score.
Yeah.
It's a tough round to score. You know what? I'm going to not score it.
So how about even?
Can't give it even, because I hate that. I'm just going to wuss out of it, and no comment. You can't make me say. And yeah, just again, it seems as if Lopez is just beating Shane to the punch. Shane's throwing like that.
Exactly.
And that's very different because Shane's usually the faster fighter. And I like Shane's moving laterally, moving left, moving right. You know, again, there are levels to this. It's not so much in and out, back at nice tie-up.
Well, this is a nice contrast to those phone booth fights we just saw.
These are the
more
fights.
tactical.
These are the fights I like. Not to say the other ones are bad, because they're not my cup of tea. And you can see, and again, Lopez is just Shane's doing great setup work. He's doing a great job setting up, but then just Axel's just one step ahead with a counter.
No wasted motion with Lopez. He seems very calm and very, he's not wasting any punches.
No.
He's not moving.
He's more, what I'm seeing is he's waiting for Shane, and not in the bad way. And now you see him punching more, because I think Shane, I would say to Shane, let him come to you now. Yeah. You go to him, you get countered.
Sure.
You do great setup work and get countered right away. So let's change that. Let him start putting out the work, and then you counter him. Like, see right there, Shane's getting some good, some nice setup work. And now I like this. Now Shane's waiting. Boom, and Shane's going to get that counter.
I think Shane's setting up the counter.
Yeah.
I was just going to say that.
I think Shane realized that, like, for this moment, Axel's fast. And frankly, I think tonight, Axel's faster than Shane. And so I think Shane is smart to now start working your controls, but don't worry about the setup, and let Axel take the lead, and let him initiate, and then you counter. And see that right there. See that lead glove control?
Yeah.
Perfect position for Shane. Perfect. And now Shane can unload a little bit, and then go back to the game plan of letting Alex.
Oh, is that hurt? He's hurt. Wow. Sneaky right there.
Wow. I got to see that again. So guys in the truck, got to see what happened.
That was stopped him right in his tracks there.
That was a weird reaction.
That was very strange. You almost thought he was.
You almost thought he was hit low.
And almost thought he was playing possum too. And he looked genuinely stunned. That was.
Let's guys in the truck. Let's see that again. I don't know what happened there.
Interesting too, because Shane was having a great round.
Yeah.
Up
right,
until that point.
Okay, got hit with a two-piece.
Right?
Wow.
Yeah.
What a reaction.
Wow.
So Shane got stunned. Wow. All right, so that round clearly 10-8 for Lopez.
Right. You see that thing, if you ever want to say stealing a 10-8 round, he stole that at the end with that knockdown. And it'll be interesting too to see how Shane comes out this round. Is he recovered? Is he still buzzed? And how is Lopez going to attack him? Because Lopez so far has been very methodical.
I think we're going to see the same. I don't think Lopez approach. Should go after him.
Yeah.
I think Lopez got to see, because boxers get stunned. It happens.
Part of the game. Shane looks clear.
Yeah. He's throwing out some punches. And I like Lopez is probably trying to feel him out. Like, how is he? How are these punches? Do they have a little pop under them, or are these just for show?
Ooh.
Shane's got some blood coming out of the nose. Yeah, I think the issue here is Axel is faster. So I think it adjusts. Ooh, nice. He stunned him. Shane stunned him. Here we go, Shane. Shane's feeling it.
There we go.
And what I'm seeing here is now timing, where Shane's timing him. And timing, they say, Conor McGregor, great quote, timing beats speed. It's interesting,
this
sort of the
great back and forth this round.
Great back and forth. The strategies are interesting because Shane's fighting differently here. So he's sort of making it into more of let's stand toe-to-toe rather than let's creatively move around. And that's going to slow Lopez down if you're going toe-to-toe and not moving around as much.
Yeah, the flow of this round is definitely
And now
changed.
see Lopez with the mouth guard coming out. Lopez is tired. And now Shane's got an opportunity here. Right there. Shane's taking advantage of that opportunity. Because it looks like Axel's a little bit tired now.
Yeah, you can't underestimate fighting on a stage like this. It affects every fighter differently. A lot of fighters,
Body shot.
you'll gas out quick just because of the stage. Oh, did we just have a?
We just saw a big right here. Did that mouth guard come out, or was that just sweat?
It looked like a mouth guard, but maybe it was sweat or blood.
They're both smiling at each other.
Yeah.
Shane's mouth guard just came out. Melissa Kelly, great referee, puts that mouth guard right back in. Getting both boxers into a neutral corner. Oh, his mouth guard came out too.
Oh, wow.
That was a mouth
Okay.
guard. So both fighters' mouth guards came out. Shane's face just got blood. And that does not bother Shane. Which you like to see a fighter, the blood does not bother. That just sort of looks like it's firing him up.
Well, too, for not the casual fans, you can never judge a fight by who's bleeding more, who's. I mean, you can to an extent, but a lot of times fighters were damaged differently. Oh, that's a nice little flutter right there.
Nice way to
finish
steal the round.
That was a good shot.
Ooh, nice little post.
Oh, wow.
Nice way to finish that round. So I give that a Shane round.
This is a close fight right now.
This is a very close fight. You've got, let's assume Shane won the first round. Then you've got the 10-8.
Yeah.
So again, now if Shane won that one.
Yep. And this is it.
So yeah, this is it. You need a big fourth round. Both men do.
What if you're in each of these guys' corners? What are you telling each fighter?
So I'm telling Shane to keep working the way he's working and get those sneaky punches in and try to make it more of this type of fight where you're throwing bop, 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 as opposed to giving the opportunity for slick movements and counters. Because Axel is better tonight. Axel is better at the counters and the speed. So you want to take away that speed by making it more of a plodding venture. And for Axel's corner, I'm telling Axel, don't get into that game.
Sure.
And you can see Shane's baiting it to him with the mouth and the faces and it just Shane's just call him super smart Shane.
Who's going to blink first?
Right here, you're just waiting for each guy to throw that big right hand. It's coming. You can see Shane's there. Shane's trying to set that up. Shane is really good at the setup. Just brilliant job at the setup. With Lopez, though, Lopez tonight is the faster fighter. But looks like Lopez has slowed down a smidge.
He looks a little tired this round.
And I love that little patty cake moments. And that was a patty cake on the right hand to keep Shane from throwing that right hand. Because you can't throw a punch if someone's touching. Literally, yes, you can, but physically, it's difficult. There's that right hand. And there's Lopez's right hand, but didn't have as much sting on it as it's been.
And he slowed down a bit.
He is slowed down. So we talk about opportunities, and again, this is an opportunity for Shane. So this is where, nice that Shane just avoided that. You can see, so Lopez has slowed down. And so is Shane. But Shane landed that nice body shot. So now Shane can pick him apart point-wise, because that's what looks like what's happening.
I'd say so far Shane's controlled this round.
Same. And again, Shane is really masterful at the setup. And Lopez's right hand isn't there anymore. That was the first time that he threw it fast, and we're 45 seconds left. So under a minute to go is when he finally throws up. There's Shane's fast right hand. And that's, so we're at a little one punch at a time game, and that's the game Shane wants. Shane wants the one punch at a time game, because that's where Shane's better at this than Lopez is.
Do you think it's possible Lopez thinks he's in the lead and he's trying to sit on it?
No. Is it possible? Yes. Do I think that's what's happening? No. No. Lopez. No. What a
great fight.
Great fight. Look at these two. Just wow.
Quite evenly matched.
You know what? I'm tired.
Yeah.
That was exhausting.
Yeah.
Holy cow, that was exhausting. Wow. You know, so when we talk about draws, if this fight's a draw, I'm not mad at it.
I agree.
I'm not mad at it. In fact, I kind of want it to be because
you'd hate to see someone lose that zero on such a competitive, hard to score fight.
It was so close.
It really was.
I need my Red Bull.
Right?
It's exhausting. You know, I've seen Shane fight, and again, this was one of the best I've ever seen him because he had to tap into different skills. I've seen Shane fight, and Shane fights like Shane.
Yeah.
And this is the first time I've seen Shane have to tap into different things and not be the faster fighter. And I've never seen Lopez fight before, and I'm a fan. Lopez I am. You know what?
Likewise.
I want to see this fight again.
I do too.
So I hope it's a draw because I want to see it again.
Absolutely. I'd like to see this fight at a 6 or 8 round.
Yeah.
8 rounder.
So, you know what? No. The only reason, I'd be exhausted. I can't handle that. 4 rounds, I barely survived. Let's keep it at 4,
I'm
fellas.
I'm going to be sore tomorrow after this, right?
What a great fight. Again, Sugar Shane, Jordan, just fantastic fight. Axel Lopez, wonderful, wonderful job. Shane's pointing at the war, and you know what? Yeah, that was a war.
It was.
And it was a smart war. It wasn't stupid. There were no stupid moments.
How important is that, the cerebral part of the
It's
fighters?
huge. There are trainers like Teddy Atlas who says it's 90% mental.
Yeah.
And I got to say, so the other thing too, Shane Jordan, this is the first time I've seen Shane face real adversity.
Yeah.
He's faced adversity. This was
genuine.
genuine.
That was a test. He got knocked down.
Got knocked down and stunned. And then Shane gets up. Shane's for real.
I mean, you always want to see that with up-and-coming fighters. How are they going to respond? You know, it's easy when you're winning every fight and you're dominating. How are you going to respond to a little adversity or, even a loss? How do they come back after that?
Here we go.
Yeah.
Smooth Axel Lopez, 100%.
After 4 rounds, here are your score totals. Judge Joe P. sees about 38-37 for Jordan.
Split.
Judge Mike Zullo sees it 38-37 for Lopez. Judge Eddie Santio sees it 38-37. Your winner by split decision, still undefeated, Smooth Axel Lopez.
Yeah, no, I'm not mad at it. Not mad at it. And look at Shane. So Shane lost his first fight. Look at him.
That's class.
That's class. God, Shane, that is just class.
I mean, both fighters showing that mutual respect right there.
I was just so impressed.
You love to see that.
That's just classic. Just absolutely classic. I'm not mad at that decision. And my reasoning for it is the knockdown.
Yeah.
You know, that knockdown really, I think, clinched that victory. It was just the stunning and the knockdown. You kind of have to score it that way. Not mad at that decision at all. And Shane's goes, but not a bad thing at all. We're in a moment. We're going to toss it over to Casual Rob and Eric Kelly. But until then, so the man in between in the black shirt, his name I forget, and I apologize again. He is a great fighter. I want to see him fight again. So Mark and Matt, when you watch this back, I want to see him again. And I forget his name.
Absolutely. And like you were saying, the decision, no matter either way it went, I myself would not have had a problem.
No.
Had it gone to Shane, had it been a draw.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it was a great fight between two fighters. Shane may have lost, but we all won.
Well, we live, and we're going to make
All right,
the best
Casual
of the
Rob,
live.
Eric
That
Kelly.
fight is live. Axel. His opponent, Shane, won the last 2 rounds. The first round could have been either way, but that 10-8 round secured the fight. And no matter how bad Shane beat Axel or how many punches he landed, that 10-8 round sealed it for Axel.
You heard it from Eric Kelly. Back to you, Todd.
All right, thank you, Casual Rob. All right,